Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved.
Hello everybody, and welcome to today's match.
And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And so we stand for the anthems. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So that's got things underway. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. That's a decent clearance. Crossed in once more. Tries, great hit! Decent enough try. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Can he get onto this? Gray, and he's onside! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Udogi. Tell. He has found the way through.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 8, David Beckham. David Beckham. David Beckham.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Danso. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
There's the hit! He has done it! They're level level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Tottenham grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Van Dijk proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, they could be caught out here. And through to the goalkeeper. Chance here to counter. Always onto this. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Interesting ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's got the shot away! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Beckham. Maradona. It's Maradona! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Pirlo. Pirlo goes on a run down the left wing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries the cut back. And that should get the job done. Cristiano Ronaldo, always looking for that half a chance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bentancur. Johnson, who's set up one goal so far.
Pedro Porro really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
Johnson! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedro Porro goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Bentancur. Johnson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Sarr. Bentancur. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos is the guilty party there. Wriggles his way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field. Number 4, Pep Guardiola.
Tottenham get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 11, Shevchenko.
Played through for the wide man. Played into space out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Baggio. Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cleared away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van der Ven. Now Udogie. Solanke. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Udogie. Tell. Now Sarr. Tell. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
The attendance for this match was
Roberto Baggio.
987.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tell! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Roberto Carlos. They've won a corner.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Maradona. Beckham. Maradona. It's Maradona! Johnson. That looks a good ball through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pirlo. And it's Shevchenko. A real chance if he can get through. Son Heung-min. Shevchenko. And that's an excellent interception.
Indonesia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And it's in! And again they hit the front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 22,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Indonesia go into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me, because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Number 24, Rafael van der Vaart. Substitution in progress.
And he's intervened well there. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Beckham. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Bernardo Silva.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Roberto Baggio. Van der Vaart. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Van der Vaart having a look.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
And the ball's come loose here. And it's Maradona. Roberto Baggio. Van der Ven gets rid without sophistication. I think we're just about done here. Nice sequence of passes, this. Roberto Carlos. Well, that's a little loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van der Vaart. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bentancur tries to clear. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. That's the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued.